Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
OMG, sit down. No, seriously, put your drink down because you are going to choke. I have single-handedly destroyed my parents' marriage. Okay, maybe that's dramatic, but I have definitely incited a domestic Cold War and it is entirely my fault. I am literally vibrating with cringe. So you know my dad, right? Great guy, loves New Balance sneakers, but when it comes to technology, the man is a caveman staring at a monolith. He types with one index finger and his texts are always in all caps like he's shouting a ransom note. This morning he calls me annoyed because his fingers are too big for the keyboard. He asks me, his loving 29-year-old son, how I send messages so fast, and I in my infinite tragic wisdom decided to be a tech hero. I said, Dad, just use voice to text, it's so easy. I spent 20 minutes walking him through it. He sends a test text, hello son, and acts like I handed him fire. I felt so smug, but if I had a time machine I would go back and smash my phone. Fast forward to lunch. My phone starts seizing. Buzz, 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 buzz. I look down and there's a message from Dad in the family group chat, but it's not a message. It's a manifesto, a wall of text so long I have to scroll. He didn't hit send. He didn't stop recording. He just put the phone in his shirt pocket and went shopping. And Siri transcribed everything. My dad accidentally left voice to text on during a grocery run and sent the transcript to the family group chat. I'm reading this massive block of text in real time and my soul starts leaving my body. It starts innocently, heading into the store now, picking up the milk and the bread, period. Okay, classic boomer stating punctuation. But then, it doesn't stop. The text reads, where is the cart with the good wheels? This one sounds like a dying cat. Bananas are too green. Why do they always sell green bananas? I am not a monkey. I'm chuckling, right? It's funny. But then he hits the paper goods aisle. The text continues, toilet paper, not paying $10 for that. Where is the good stuff? I need the ultra soft. My stomach is still torn up from that chili last night. I knew I shouldn't have put the extra peppers in. Big mistake, paying for it now. Ooh, that is a good price on Charmin. I gasped. I literally gasped in the middle of the break room. The entire family chat just got a live update on my father's gastrointestinal distress. My grandma is reading this, but does it stop there? Oh no, he apparently sees someone he knows because the text says, look at that haircut, looks like he stuck his finger in a socket. Pull your pants up, nobody wants to see your underwear. Ridiculous. So now he's insulting strangers on the permanent record, but then he gets to the checkout. Dad is unknowingly broadcasting his entire grocery trip to the family chat via voice to text. After roasting a stranger's haircut and detailing his chili-induced stomach issues, the narrative shifts to the checkout. The text picks up his interaction with the cashier. Hello, how are you doing today? No, I do not want to join the loyalty club. I have enough cards. You have a nice smile. Reminds me of my niece. Wait, is that scanning right? Check the price on the ham. Okay, fine. Just mundane dad haggling. But then the piece de resistance, the climax of this tragedy. The text reads, okay, bye now. He's walking away. I'm praying for the battery to die. But then the text captures a whisper, a literal sotto voce moment. He must have passed a display table because the text says, ooh, double chocolate chunk. Do not tell your mother about the cookies. She will hide them. Just put them under the seat. Sneak them in later. My secret. Hee hee. He. Siri transcribed his conspiratorial chuckle as hee hee. He hit send to everyone, mom, sister, grandmommy. The silence in the group chat lasted for exactly 10 seconds. I was frozen, watching the little bubbles appear. Mom was the first to strike, 2 words, lowercase, terrifying. What cookies? I felt the chill. Mom is on a health kick and he just confessed to smuggling contraband. Then my sister sends 6 rows of crying laughing emojis. My dad accidentally texted the family group chat his secret plan to hide cookies from mom. Mom texted, what cookies? My sister is dying of laughter, and grandma texted asking if he needs a doctor for his torn up stomach. I try to call him straight to voicemail. 10 minutes later, he calls me furious. What did you do to my phone? He screams. Your mother just called me screaming about cookies. How does she know? She's waiting at the door like a gargoyle. I explained, Dad, you sent a transcript of everything, the chili, the hair, the cookies. There was a long silence, then a defeated, oh no, I thought I was talking to myself. He yelled, you turned my phone into a wiretap. This is entrapment. He declared he's never using the feature again and hung up to hide the evidence. So now mom is on a warpath purging the house of sugar. My sister screenshotted the toilet paper chili segment for a t-shirt. Grandma is suggesting peppermint oil. And Dad, I got the notification. Dad has left the conversation. Literally, I have created a monster. I tried to bring him into the 21st century and instead I broadcast his bowel movements and illicit cookie habit to the 3 most important women in his life. I'm never teaching that man anything ever again. Waiter, another round and get me some cookies. I'm eating them in solidarity.